Hi everybody, welcome to Miami Life and Fitness. In today's video, we're going to be talking about what are some of my inner demons that I'm still fighting with. Watch and see, stay tuned. Alright guys, so go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you're going to find this topic of value about what are some of my inner demons and things that I'm still bothered by and that affect me everyday basis because I'm human, and things that are still bothering me from childhood. So also don't forget, go to my website www.miamilifeandfitness.com and go ahead and book your consultation, and also check out my lip balms and deodorant that are being sold there, so you can go check that out, as well as all the information under me and all my links below, as well as my Instagram at Miami Life Fitness. But definitely go get your lip balms and deodorant. I am offering free shipping for those that buy the deodorant and at least one lip balm. Don't forget to like button and subscribe. So getting right into the video, and this is a little bit more personalized and a little more getting into in-depth and personal about me and who I am and so forth. But this video actually comes about because one person commented today on the short that I put up today doing the hack squat on leg day, and this video goes out to Jimmy, and he didn't even ask me to do a video. I'm doing it because I just realized something again, that I know this is something that I've been battling since I was younger, and it's just something that really still to this day bothers me, and that is that as many of you think that my body is perfect and that I'm flawless and that I have this amazing physique, and yes, I know that I do. I know that I have a great body, and I know that I've worked hard for it, and I know that I really do have an amazing physique, but I still feel fat. I have an issue. I have a problem. It's a whatever you want to call it, a mental disease. It's a demon. It's something that I'm fighting with. It's a monster. I still look at myself in the mirror sometimes and I'm like, I'm fat. This is something that we all go through. We all have our demons, and even though we may think we're the perfect person, you know, perfect is an illusion, happy is an illusion, being in control is an illusion, everything is an illusion, okay? So, you know, there's no such thing as perfect. You know, I look at myself and I have my imperfections, but I call it, I have perfect imperfections, because, you know, are there some things about me that I don't like? Are there some things about me that I would love to change? Are there some things about me that I would like to get smaller, cut off, lipoed out? Of course. You know, first of all, I hate my big ass nose that I've had since I was young, because my dad had a big nose and I just hate my damn nose. You know, my mom has a very pretty nose and my dad had a big nose, so I got the damn big nose. So I've always been really self-conscious since I was about 15 about my nose, and I just hate my nose. You know, I did get my dad's lips. I don't inject anything in my lips. There's nothing ever being injected or plumped in my lips. These are my big lips that my dad had, so thank God I got something good out of that. But you know, so that is something about me. I also feel that I'm fat here on my sides, like right here. Like I have, my fat is like right here and then up here in my upper back. Well, this is where I feel that I'm fat, whatever. This is my fat here and my fat here. So, you know, these are my fat areas, right? So it is what it is, and sometimes depending on what I'm wearing, or because I got back on MPP about 4 weeks ago, because my right knee was hurting. Like every time on leg day, my knee really hurt, and then when it came time to my second leg day, I had a lot of right knee pain when I did my lunges, and it got to the point where it just, even going up stairs and steps, where I could literally fly up the stairs. And when I go take the subway or the train here, I would fly up, you know, basically run up the steps, and I would go every 2 steps. I skip a step, and I had no problem, you know, two up the steps, and now I can't even do that. Now I felt like I was having to hold on because my right knee was hurting so bad. So I got back on MPP, not that I wanted to, but I did, because it is the magical oil for bones and joints. So it was made for osteoporosis. So I did get back on the MPP, and then immediately after I got on, not immediately after, but maybe about 3 weeks after, I noticed that I was getting bigger. And then, you know, you gain 5 pounds, but it's not 5 pounds of fat, it's just, and it's not 5 pounds of water. It's not water retention. It's just because obviously your muscles get full and dense, and now they look more 3D, like, right? So now you got that 3D effect going on, and everything is basically full, you know, like the muscles, which is great, completely great. I do love the look. I love the look. But the other day, matter of fact, it was last week, I saw myself in the mirror and I flexed my legs out and I went, damn, I'm big. I feel fat. Like I felt fat, guys. I felt fat. I felt fat. Here's a person with, I don't know, 10, 11, maybe 12% body fat. I don't know. I don't care. I eat lean all the time. I freak out even when I eat salmon because I'm like, oh my God, this is so fattening. It's so fattening. It's so fattening. I'm not a fan of salmon. Everyone, I eat it once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm not a fan of salmon. It's just so damn fishy. Wild, by the way. But I don't eat sea bass. When I eat sea bass, I'm feeling like I'm eating a whole gallon of coconut oil or olive oil, and it just gags me. I can't stand sea bass. But I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, damn, I'm fat. I have a problem. This is a problem that I have. So I'm sharing this with you because you might think that I'm perfect, but I'm not. You might think that my life is perfect, but it's not. You might think that my body is perfect, I'm flawless, but it's not. I have my areas that are not, you know, and sometimes you try to hide them with angles and, you know, especially when you take a picture. When you take a video, you can't hide that shit because the video just rolls and the video just plays. You know, like when I put up a short or when I put up an exercise video, you can't edit that. Like how your body looks and whatever ugly face you made, that's coming out in the video. Okay, that's coming out in the video. But when you take a photograph, you can kind of manipulate it a little bit, but I will say one thing, I never edit my body. I edit the color and the background behind me, like the sky, the grass. If I feel that my background is too dark, I put light in the background. Or if I feel that my face is too dark, if I'm not in a well-lit area, I'll put light in the photograph. But I never edit my face, I never edit my body. I never cut out my shape or cut my arms or cut my legs or cut my back or cut my waist or anything. I don't edit my body. I edit the, you know, like the background of the photos, normal. But it just really dawned on me because Jimmy said, oh, you look, you know, you look great. You've gotten a little bit bigger. You've put on some nice lean tissue. And yes, it's been lean tissue, but for me, the lean tissue equals bigger, means wider, means more weight, means I'm taking up more space, equals in my brain, I'm getting fat. Again, I know this is retarded. I know this is a problem. I know that this is not right. This is something that I've been battling since I was a teenager. Again, a lot of it comes from my dad, and a lot of it comes from the modeling, that whole mentality of stop eating, stop eating. That's why for me, when you ladies say, you know, I want to stop eating, I stopped eating, I starved myself, I completely understand you. I completely understand you. I don't do it anymore because I've learned that that is not the correct way that the body needs. That's not the correct way the body was meant to perform or function. And I've learned to eat correctly, and I embrace food now. And you know, where I used to starve myself at night, all this, you know, when I was a little girl, my dad used to say, oh my God, aumentaste 5 libras, no vas a poder correr en el juego este fin de semana cuando juegas soccer. You know, he used to say, oh my God, you gained 5 pounds. You're not going to be able to play soccer this weekend because you're going to be heavier. You're going to feel heavier. And I'm thinking, oh my God. So now every time I gain 2 or 3 pounds and I see it, I literally freak the F out. I know people can call me stupid, and you know, there's some people that gain 30, 40, 50 pounds before they look at this other mirror like, oh my God, I'm so big. No, if I gain 2, 3, 4 pounds, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so big. So, you know, these are some of just the demons that people whom you think have this perfect life and a perfect physique and are always so perfect in their pictures, that sometimes what's going on here and behind the scenes of what you don't see of daily life and, you know, monsters in my head that are always talking to me is something about my own personal body and my own personal self-image. And yes, I love my image, but I've always been obsessed with the slimmer figures, regardless of what's going on around the world, especially in Miami with the big asses and the big curves. Listen, Shakayla, girl, I am gonna do that video about that big fat body, positive fat, whatever, happy fat positive movement. No, okay. But we're gonna get to that one, girl. We're gonna get to that one. But I've always, you know, had that mentality of girls are sexy when they're slimmer, skinny. So even though I am Latin and I'm half Cuban and I'm half Spanish, The real Spanish, by the way. If you don't know what that means, figure it out. But I'm not really into the whole big ass thing. So I don't really have a big ass. I have a nice ass now because I've worked for it, because my coach has helped me and taken me to the place where I am today. And I've worked my ass off for it. Literally worked my ass for my ass. I've worked my ass off for my ass. I've worked my ass off for the ass. So I should do a specific ass video and put the before and after about my butt. When I used to compete in bikini, where my butt would go away, being in the bikini, the starvation category, and then I should make another, and then I should put the picture up about what my butt looks now, which I have a great butt now. And some people may still look at my butt and say, wow, her butt's not that big, but it's pretty. It's got a really nice curve going on, and I'm happy with it. I'm not into the whole BBL thing. I'm not into the whole big ass thing and the big bonka-donka-donka-donk. I don't think that's cute. I don't think that's sexy. If that's what you got, embrace it, girl. Embrace it. Do your thing and do your thing. But that is not my shit. You know, that is not my shit. But anyway, so needless to say, I'm going off on a tangent here. But there are some things that I do love about my body, and there's some things that I really don't like about my body. And it's crazy because 5 pounds for me is such a big deal. I'm literally freaking out. I've been freaking out since that day. So you know what I did? I stopped taking MPP. And I'm gonna deal with my knee pain, all because I don't wanna gain those extra 5 or 6 pounds. Is that crazy? Comment below if you think that's crazy. Is that crazy? Am I being ridiculous? And there are some things that really affect me mentally, and this is one of them. So I literally got off MPP. I think it was last Sunday was the last day that I injected. Today is Sunday, so it's been a whole week. And I'm just not gonna do it anymore, and I'm gonna deal with the pain. And I really liked how my body slimmed down from January, because I got a surgery done, and so I just stopped taking everything, and since I wasn't training, there was no need for me to be on anabolics. Once I got back into the gym after 8 weeks, then I started with T-ball, which is what I've mentioned that I've been taking since the beginning of the year, and that's all I was running. But then because of my knee pain, I threw in some MPP at a lower dose that I did when I was competing, by the way. But still, I gained weight. And again, I love MPP because it's very clean. It's very slow, steady gains. It's very clean. It is lean, lean muscle gains and lean tissue gains. Especially me, because I'm so freaked out about eating. Not that I don't eat any fat. I do have chocolate every single day, but it's dark chocolate. I have like a little tiny square of the Belgian chocolate, the Belgian organic fair trade bar that they sell from Belgium. It's $3 at Trader Joe's for this big ass giant bar. You'll see it. It's a green and brown wrapper. $3 for organic Belgian dark cacao. It's like real cacao. And it's delicious. So I have like a little square of that every day, maybe twice a day sometimes. I burn it off like this. But I need my cacao. I need my chocolate. So again, those things really don't have a lot of fat. But when a person is so low in body fat, they do need their fats. And still, to this day, I still freak out over fat. So listen, I don't want to keep rambling on, but that's the end of the video. I just wanted to get that out there because Jimmy made a good comment and I realized, damn, this is a nasty demon of mine that still keeps freaking me out today. So, you know, we all have to face our inner demons, but just know and embrace that I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But just because I look this way, I'm really not perfect, guys. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl who works out and has discipline. And you can too if you get your mind and you wrap around and you change your lifestyle about it. So if you want to set up a consultation with me to discuss what you want to do with your life, what path you want to take with your life, what direction you feel you need to go if you feel like you've gotten lost, this consultation with me is only for the people who want to better their lives, who want to change their lives, who have realized that they do actually want to make a change and realize that things have been going wrong and they're not doing things right, whether it's with eating, whether it's with a cycle, whether it's a competition cycle, competition prep, whether it's with their training. If you realize you're not doing something wrong and you need guidance on where to go and how to go in the right direction, then go to my website and buy the booking and we will set up a consultation. This consultation is not, however, is not for the people that want to live a subpar life, that want to live a low quality of life, that don't care about bettering their health, that don't care about their self-respect, and don't care about their self-pride and self-love, and don't want to be healthy and want to stay fat or overweight or just unhealthy with unhealthy habits and an unhealthy lifestyle. This consultation is not for those people. Don't buy my consultation and don't email me if you're not ready to change your life and you don't want to change your life and you don't want to be healthier and make healthier habits and actually be sexier when you take off your clothes. If you feel good when you take off your clothes, this consultation is not for you. If you want to feel better and you want to look sexy when you take off your clothes, then set up the consultation with me. And if you want to email me, fine, but I'm just going to direct you to my website, www.miamilife@gmail.com or www.miamilifeandfitness.com, or you can email me at miamilifeandfitness@gmail.com. So that's the end of the video. This was a pretty long video. I didn't think it was going to be that long, but anyhow, more videos coming soon, and that's that. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to wipe this lip gloss off, and I'm going to bed. Oh, because by the way, I really do have no makeup on. This is no makeup. End of the day. End of the day. All right, everyone have a great week, and yeah, it's pretty messy. Everyone have a great week. Watch one of these 2 videos. Good night.